stupid thing. Ugh. What's going on, Virgos? We're going to go ahead and jump into, not Virgo, I'm sorry, Capricorns. What's going on, Capricorns? We're going to go ahead and jump into your April 2023 mid-month reading. I just did Virgo's read, but yeah, so my bad. Let's go ahead and jump in, though, Capricorn. Let's see what's going on. Oh, the notifications worked. Cool. All right, let's jump in, Capricorn. Somebody was like, you look distracted with the live chat. Interesting. You know what song came through channel for me, Capricorn? On the Beach by, it's like a tech song, or it's like a old rave song or old techno song. So some of y'all could be on the beach or going to the beach. I don't know. You did pull your own card here, Capricorn, with the Devil card. Let's see what's going on. Interesting. Got some love happening here, huh, Capricorn? I do see love in y'all's future. If you're dealing with a love situation, this looks good to me. You may have some choices in love. Another thing here as well, Capricorn, is that yes, the Lovers deals with love, but it also does deal with just like your spiritual path, right? The things that you dedicate your life to. You just trying to live in harmony with you and your higher self and syncing with God or the divine. Things that you're on, you know, it's basically like having union in your spiritual pursuits. So I like this. I feel like you're being led here, Capricorn. I feel like you're on the right track here, or you'll be getting on track if you've been feeling off track. I feel like one thing that's being addressed, or that's being brought up in this reading, is your inner self here. 7 of Cups is the challenge, and your advice is the 4 Cups. It's like internally, like internal happiness or spiritual fulfillment on the inside. Satisfaction, being able to be like emotionally satisfied. So I feel like you're trying to find solutions and assessing your choices here about what's really going to bring the satisfaction that you're looking for. The Moon card, being the overall energy, is the archetype of Pisces. And Pisces is very spiritual, but this is also about not being afraid to let go and step into the unknown. Or if you're in a position to where it's like you're trying to figure out things and everything's unknown, right? I know how y'all are, Capricorn. Y'all want a game plan, right? Devil card, you pulled your own card as the current energy. Y'all want a game plan. Y'all want the blueprint. Y'all want the steps, right? But the Moon card is like, we don't know the steps right now. Intuition, you're gonna have to rely on your intuition here, and embrace the unknown. But the Moon card also as well deals with the inner world, and it deals with, it brings awareness to something very specific. And the awareness that it brings, or the feeling it can bring, is fear, uncertainty. So it's like you're having to make peace with not knowing. But it's interesting. I feel you're on the right path, though. I feel like the more you can surrender and go with the flow, don't block yourself. I'm on Capricorn. Then I feel like you'll be good here, because the Ace of Cups is in your outcome here. And it's interesting because this is what you're looking for. Like your challenge is a 7 of Cups, right? There's 7 cups. It's about, what do I truly want? What is the experience I truly want to have? What are the things that I want in my life that are going to satisfy me deeply, right? And so I feel like this is your answer here. I feel like you're finding your satisfaction with the 6 of Cups. But the one thing I would say with the advice is not to block yourself emotionally or spiritually or hold yourself up. You know, I feel like there's a need to learn how to improvise, adapt, and flow here. And also pay attention to your inner world, right? I'm not trying to tell you what to do, Capricorn. This is just the reading that I'm getting. So if it doesn't resonate, then it's not your reading. But I do feel it's like you're listening to what's going on in the inside, right? I know y'all get that. I know y'all get the crap all the time about Capricorns are too pessimistic, too critical. They don't listen. They don't listen to their emotions. They lack a sense of holiness, right? Y'all get that all the time. I kind of get it showing up a little bit though. Toward maybe a lot of your focus has been on material things, or it's been on too focused critically on certain things. It's interesting. You see this? Y'all ever heard the expression, you know, you see the guy in the cage, right? Well, the door is open. He can just walk out. It's like sometimes we like put ourselves in our own cage and the door's open, right? So it's like this spiritual prison that you may be experiencing, and it's just like just walking outside of the door's open and the freedom's there. Yeah, the Knight of Wands in the position of something that you're unaware of here. I wouldn't let your temper get in the way, or your frustrations get in the way with the Knight of Wands. There's also like delayed gratification, right? Maybe we want things to happen too quickly, too fastly. It's interesting, Capricorn, because I see you like really wanting something. Like, you know, this is going to make you happy. You know, this is going to give you the passion that you're looking for in your life, or just the spiritual fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. But it's like you're keeping yourself stuck. If you look at the Devil card in the Rider Waite, right, you know, there's like the chains around them. Well, the chains are pretty loose on them. All they got to do is to take them off. So it's like anything that you feel like has a hold over you, right? So there could be things in your life right now that are holding you back, whether it's relationships, job, environment, whatever the case might be. It's realizing like, oh, wow, this is like restricting me. That's what the Devil card is. And it's just about letting yourself go, right? Breaking those chains. You got Virgo digest here. So Virgo to me is, well, it's practical intellect, but it also has a lot to do with self-refinement, right? Or self-improvement, or improving something. Some of you may have Virgo in your chart. I did say Virgo at the very beginning of this reading on accident. So. You got this caterpillar. It says opportunity here. You know what I'm getting, Capricorn? I feel like you could be blocking your own self from opportunities. Your intuition is telling you exactly where to go. But it's like, well, maybe it's like something that you're not used to, or maybe it's like you don't have the answers. It's kind of Venus square Saturn energies right now going on in the astrology. Venus in Venus in Gemini square Saturn in Pisces right now, and for the next couple of days. But we can feel restricted or feel like the opportunities aren't there, but they are. It's just like you're just having to look more deeply, and also like realize that you don't know everything right now, and you may not have all the answers, and that's why there's a need to just spiritually surrender, let go, and not be afraid to improvise, adapt, and overcome, and listen to your intuition. And I feel like if you do that, I feel like it's leading you to fulfillment. Damn, I feel like I got an eyelash in my eye. All right. I mean, anytime like we do something outside of like our comfort zones, or we feel like a pull towards something, but there's uncertainty around it, or it's like we want to know basically if we'll be able to get what we're trying to get, or basically like we want to know like if it's going to work, or if it's going to work out, or is it the right choice. And like that can create uncertainty and fear. But there's also a higher intelligence and your intuition. Oh my God, Capricorn. You have the Ten of Wands here. I feel like something's clashing with your beliefs here. You may not believe something is worth the time and the effort. You have the Four Cups on the Devil card here. I think you are restricting yourself emotionally, Capricorn. Or you're being inflexible. Don't be mad at me, Capricorn, I'm just saying. The Four Cups is about seeing the opportunities around you, right? Like they're there, but even though like we don't see it, like they're there, you just gotta like allow it in, or open yourself up to it, or be receptive to it, right? You have the King of Cups on the Seven of Cups for your challenge. And you have the Page of Wands and the Lovers. This could be you could be dealing with a fire sign in the future, Aries, Leo, Sag. But if it's not love, and if it is love, I just feel like you could be doing something quite fun in the future. There's something attractive in nature about it, or passionate about it. But I also get when it just comes to the things that you enjoy. The Lovers is the archetype of Gemini, and Venus is in Gemini. And Venus has a lot to do with our enjoyment, right? The pleasures in life. So you could be meeting a newer friend, or meeting somebody just in general, or if you already know this person now, I just see you guys doing something. Others of you, if you're not dealing with a person, then this is just about you. I see you figuring out basically how you want to approach a situation. And I see you being happy. King of Cups, Seven of Cups is your challenge. Let's keep going. Hold on, I'll come back to that. Page of Swords and the Knight of Wands in the position of something that you're unaware of here. I feel like you should follow like your curiosity here. Don't be afraid to try newer things as well. It doesn't need to be more light, more airy, and not so serious. Oh, fucking Capricorns, I'm calling y'all out. You have the Fool card on the Four of Cups here. I feel like this is the advice is having to be comfortable with beginning newer things, with, you know, taking a risk or taking chances. It's about emotionally being sure. And your challenge right now is like, I feel like you may be wondering whether or not something's worth your time or your effort or your energy. And if you're dealing with a person, I see here that some of you could be like, damn, I'm not getting what I want from the person. And so there may be a need to like move on or to let go of that situation. But this can be anything with the Seven of Cups. This can be you feeling like maybe you don't want to give to something anymore. You have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups and the outcome. I feel like this is just emotional clarity, honestly. And this is like what you feel like you've been lacking, I feel like is being fulfilled here, or is being, you know, you're basically spiritual fulfillment. Interesting. I feel for some of you, it's like I don't even think you're emotionally available. I don't like. It's not just to love. I think it's like to a lot of things, Capricorn. And I feel like this Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords is like you actually embracing and allowing, like, to receive or to go toward the direction of what it is that you want, like in regards to like what it is that you want to feel with your life. But you do have this, you are being called into service. Believe in your own guidance here. I think I pulled that same card for Virgo, if I'm not mistaken. Full card, Ten of Wands, and you got the Page of Pentacles here. Whatever this is, it's something newer. It's definitely something newer that you're approaching or that you're stepping into. And there's a lot of possibilities with the Fool card. Sometimes the Fool card doesn't mean a new beginning. It's just, there's just a lot of possibilities. And it's really with the Ten, and to speak on that more, it's about, with the Ten of Wands, it's about what are the beliefs that carry you forward in regards to what you want to be successful in or what you want to accomplish in a situation. And will the optimism, will your beliefs hold up? But it's like you have total control over this. It's about learning to be more optimistic as well. That through challenges or through things that you're not used to, there's rewards. there's growth, basically. And the Page of Pentacles here. So I like, honestly, I feel like you know best, Capricorn. I think it's just about believing in yourself, believing that you'll be able to figure things out. And yeah. And start to work toward the goals that you have, or the future that you're wanting with the Ten of Wands. So that's what I got for you, Capricorns. I appreciate y'all for watching. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, the link is down below in the description. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't. And when you do subscribe, be sure to click the notification button bell as well. If you don't want to miss the live, you'll get the energy just raw and straight and in the moment during the live. So if you don't want to miss the live, be sure to click that notification button bell. And yeah, otherwise than that, I will talk to y'all later, Capricorn.